Pontiac Sunbird 1976-80. The first-generation Pontiac Sunbird is a subcompact, four-passenger automobile introduced in September 1975, and produced for the 1976 through 1980 model years. The first-generation Sunbird is a badge-engineered version of the Chevrolet Monza. Built on the H-body platform, its intended competitors were other small sporty two-door vehicles including the Toyota Celica, Datsun 200SX, Mercury Capri, and the Ford Mustang II. It did not share any mechanical relation to the Holden LX Sunbird. The Sunbird has a 97.0-inch, 2,460 mm, wheelbase and a 65.4-inch, 1,660 mm, width. The first-generation Sunbird is a rear-wheel drive vehicle with a live rear axle design. The standard engine is the Vega aluminum block 140 SID inline 4. Equipped with a single-barrel carburetor, it generates a peak power output of 78 horsepower, 58 kilowatts, at 4,200 revolutions per minute. The standard transmission was a 4-speed manual, with a 5-speed manual and 3-speed automatic transmission options. This engine was also available with a 2-barrel carburetor that increased peak power to 87 horsepower, 65 kilowatts, at 4,400 revolutions per minute, as well as Buick's 3.8 liters, 231 SID, V6 engine rated at 110 horsepower, 82 kilowatts, at 4,000 revolutions per minute. The front suspension is short and long control arms with coil springs, and anti-roll bar. The rear suspension is a torque arm design with coil springs and an anti-roll bar. Variable ratio power steering was standard of a recirculating ball type. The brake system features front disc brakes with vented rotors, and rear drum brakes. Power assist was standard. When the Sunbird was introduced for 1976, it was only available in a notchback coupe body style shared with the Chevrolet Monza Town Coupe. For 1977, the hatchback body style was added. All Sunbirds had a new standard engine, Pontiac's 151 SID Iron Duke inline 4-cylinder engine using a 2-barrel Holley carburetor and generating 90 horsepower, 67 kilowatts, at 4,400 revolutions per minute. A formula option was available on coupe, wagon, and hatchback. It includes the handling package, a chrome valve cover, 3-piece spoiler, a steering wheel, and special body decals. EPA gas mileage rating was 28 mpg city and 34 mpg highway with a 5-speed manual, exceptionally good for that era. For 1978 and 1979, the station wagon from the otherwise discontinued Astra series was added to the Sunbird line. They continued to use the same front fascia as the Astra with Sunbird badging. The 2.3 liters engine was simultaneously discontinued. For the 1978 and 1979 model years, the Chevrolet 5.0 liters, 305 SID, V8 engine was made optional in the notchback and hatchback, RPOLG3, 481 for 1978 and 986 for 1979. While the Sunbird Safari wagon continued for its final year with a revised vertical-styled grille. The 1978 and 1979 engine options included the 305 cubic inches, 5.0 liters, V8, 3.8 liters V6 and a 2.5 liters I4. Body options included the Firebird Redbird package, Sunbird Formula package, and sunroof. Air conditioning was available as was 4-speed manual transmission or 3-speed automatic transmission. 1980 was the final production year of the H-bodied Sunbird. By this time, the wagon body style and the optional V8 engine had been discontinued. The year featured an unusually long production run in order to provide sufficient inventory to carry dealers into the 1981 model year in anticipation of the Sunbird's replacement. A total 479,967 H-body Sunbirds were produced in 5 model years.